I decided to do that because I realized that really my grandpa used to always say that nothing changes unless something changes. And so I decided that the only way my circumstances were going to change is if I decided to do something about that. So that's when I made the decision to leave my position at the education center. And since then, I went right into qualifications to become a director myself. And I knew with that position that in order for me to be making the difference that I wanted to in so many more women's lives, I needed to obtain a leadership position with the company, which is what we call director. And that's what we're here to celebrate this evening, is really celebrating the debut of our beautiful Alicia Moore and her awesome unit, and just developing that leadership position and celebrating that. And I just loved that when I was stepping into that position with the company, what it made me really realize was I became more passionate about showing other women that you can live a life full of joy, and being able to put your priorities in order, being able to put God first, family second, and career third, and still be able to make an executive income at the same time. And that's really what Mary Kay is all about and what she teaches us to do in the company. And so that was what I got really passionate about, was sharing that with other women and sharing other women how that can be possible. That you can put your priorities in order and that you can still love your life at the same time and still make a great income while doing so. So what I want to do really quick is take this time to just introduce some of the other directors, the local directors that are in the room. So if you are a sales director with Mary Kay, if you just wanted to come up front here really quick, we're just going to line up in the front. I'm just going to have you just introduce yourself. Do you want to? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yay! Your name, where you're from, and then maybe what you did before Mary Kay.
Oh, got it. My name is Melinda Pearson, and I'm from right here in Lincoln. I have been representing Mary Kay now for 19 years, which is amazing. And before that, seems like a lifetime ago, I was in the temporary health business. Yay!
I'm Kimberly Burkhood. I am from Lincoln, and I came into Mary Kay in November and became a director, debuted January 1st. And prior to Mary Kay, I was a stay-at-home mom and occupational therapist.
Yay. Well, good evening. My name is Amy Kittrell, and let's see, before Mary Kay, what did I do? Let's see. I went to the University of Nebraska, and I was a college student, and I decided once I got my degree in broadcast journalism that I was going to pursue Mary Kay. So this is what I've done for my life's work, along with being married to my husband, Barry, and raising 5 sons. So, great.
Good evening, my name is Suzanne Cleaver. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. Congratulations, Alicia, yay, and Whitney, we're so excited for you. I've been at Mary Kay 11.5 years, and prior to Mary Kay, I was a full-time speech-language pathologist, and I also was a manager for a very large rehab company.
Congratulations to both of you. My name is Patty Bailey from here in Lincoln, Nebraska. I've been in Mary Kay for 19 years, and prior to Mary Kay, I was a legal assistant and I taught fitness classes.
Good evening, my name is Melissa Taylor Gendrick, and I am from David City, Nebraska. And first, I have to pause. Congratulations on your step up the leadership ladder and carrying on that legacy. And Alicia, you will have the most amazing heart, and I cannot wait to see the lives that you're going to touch with this platform. And it's a privilege to have had some time to get to know you, so thank you for that, and I can't wait to know you more. Prior to Mary Kay, I've been in the company for 17 years, and I was director of the Drug-Free Youth Program, and thankfully, Mary Kay came along at a time that I thought I would just prove it wouldn't work, and I failed in that attempt. But I thought someday I might want to have kids, and someday I might want to be at home with them, and who would have known that my someday would be about a year later, as I stepped into sales directorship with my first son on the way, and that who would have known that it would be 5 more to follow. So I have 6 sweet children, and Mary Kay's been a great blessing. I can't wait to see how it blesses you as you continue.
Good evening, Sandy House from Lincoln, Nebraska, and congratulations, Alicia and Whitney, both. I'm very proud of both of you. This year will be 24 years that I've been in Mary Kay. So prior to Mary Kay, I was an administrative assistant here.
Well, good evening. My name is Laura Waters, and I'm right here from Lincoln. And my very first event I ever came to was right here in this hotel, Stacy.
That's so fun.
So congratulations to you as well, and the Beauty to Ashes unit. And prior to Mary Kay, I was working full-time as a dental assistant, and I have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. And now they're 25, 24, and 20, and they're really glad their mom has friends. We're so glad to be your friend. I'm Christine Van Eckert from here in Lincoln, and congratulations to both of you. I'm so excited for you. Prior to Mary Kay, I was an administrative assistant and a single mom, and this was probably the last thing on earth I ever thought I would be doing, because I grew up on a farm and didn't know how to put on makeup, but they teach you everything, so again, congratulations.
Good evening, everybody. I almost said good morning. Oh my goodness. My name is Holly, and I'm also sales director with Mary Kay here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And congratulations to both of you girls. I get the pleasure of working with these girls every Tuesday and Thursday night, and they've just enriched my life more than I could ever imagine. And I'm gonna miss you so much, but I'm gonna come visit you in Colorado. Yes, ma'am. Mark my word, okay? Okay, well, I've been doing Mary Kay for about 8 years now, and prior to starting my Mary Kay business, I was a senior in high school. I had you're usually gonna laugh. I had 3 sporting activities, 3 part-time jobs. I was trying to save up money to go to college. I was working a full-time job. I was in downtown marketing, the worst experience ever. Ended up getting fired. Went home and told my father I quit because I was a little girl scared of her daddy. And I told him I was going to do Mary Kay from now on out. I was a major tomboy. I wore no makeup, did not own a skirt, and physically could not walk in high heels. My dream job was to be in the WNBA, so it was the last thing my family ever seen me doing. I decided to really prove my family wrong, and I went for it. I went full-time right after that. I earned my first car 4 months out of high school. I was 18 years old when I earned my first career car. I was 21 when I earned my second one, 23 when I earned my third one. I bought my first house at the age of 23, and now I'm 26, currently driving my 4th car in the midst of wrapping up our pink Cadillac, which I'm so excited to get together. Life's about to change a whole lot because I'm getting married a week before Whitney is. So in the process of buying our first house together, which is going to be super fun, and just love doing life with all of these ladies. I mean, it's just, wow, just love it. So thank you, thank you.
Directors, just so you can really see all the different areas and lifestyles and backgrounds we all come from, because my favorite thing about Mary Kay is that you really don't have to be cookie cutter or fit to a certain type of box to be a certain type of person to make this business and this company a success story for you. But continuing on really with just kind of my background with my previous position at the education center, one of the things was that really stood out to me was that I watched so many women struggle and a lot of families struggle, really just trying to keep up with their lives and just kind of working paycheck to paycheck. I was working paycheck to paycheck there, and I only had myself to support, so I could only imagine for them. And I know that God is using this company to really change the lives of so many women, and that He's really, this company was built for them, for the women that are in this company, and that it's really a calling to be in a position of a director. And so that's what I love about this company, and they're really meant to be, the women who come in are meant to be transformed by everything the company offers in some way. And so there's some women in Mary Kay who just come in long enough to have someone believe in them. Maybe they've never had that in their life before, having someone just breathe that belief into them. Some of them may be just long enough to make some extra money just to pay and fund another dream that they have in their life. And some of them are coming into the company to be introduced to just the Christian atmosphere for the very first time. And then there's others who come into Mary Kay to not only be impacted by all the benefits that the company offers, but also to use the tools that Mary Kay gives us to make a difference in other people's lives and be the difference makers ourselves. So that is exactly what my dear friend and new sister director, Alicia Moore, has decided to do when she stepped into the director position. One of the exciting aspects of Alicia and I's relationship was that I actually met Alicia when I was in qualifications to become a director myself. And so Alicia was a big part of my unit coming together. And little did I know that the precious girl I met at Scooter's Coffee House was going to play a significant role in my unit and my future national area, but also a significant role in my life. The name of my unit is the Legacy Unit because I truly believe that we're creating a legacy in this company with our business. My mom created a legacy not just for me, but also for her entire area of women that she's leading and that she's teaching to work their business the Mary Kay way, with the philosophies Mary Kay founded the company on. So really designing a business around your life instead of designing your life around your business. Also being able to put other people first, treating others the way that you want to be treated, and that P&L in Mary Kay doesn't stand for profit and loss as it does in many other companies. It stands for people, people and love. And so just really teaching women to operate their businesses the right way. And so it's our job as directors to really pass that legacy on to our units and to our future national areas. It's our job to take care of and pass on these values to all consultants, whether they're ours, who personally brought them into the company, or someone else's. Your responsibility as a leader in this company is to make sure the company is keeping their priorities, keeping our philosophies in front and center at all times. There cannot be a better person to entrust with this legacy than Alicia Moore. And Alicia is one of the most kind and gentle people that I've ever met. Her smile just lights up a room and just warms the hearts of everyone that's in her presence. Watching her grow in her business and develop into the director that she's always been meant to be has brought me great joy. And watching the sincere and loving person that she is, working with her new unit, just reminds me over and over why I love what I do. And God has a spectacular future plan for Alicia, full of abundance and overflow. And I'm excited to watch how God uses her to change the lives of so many women. And I just thank Him every day for putting her in my life. She's truly, truly been a blessing to me in many ways. So now it brings me great joy to oath in my beautiful new director. So I'll let you stand if you want to grab that mic.